When everything else is going a heck in a handbasket, a little disco does the trick. Also, if you think chemistry means dusty textbooks and complicated equations, our next guest is about to change your mind. Dr. Kate
Bieberdorf, close.
Dios mío. Better known as Kate the Chemist. She's a professor, podcast host, author of several best-selling books, including It's Elemental, The Hidden Chemistry in Everything.
Yep. It's been her mission to make science exciting for everyone, and this morning she has 2 simple experiments you can try at home with the kiddos. Hi, Kate. How are you?
Hi, Kate.
I'm good.
Do you like a little disco in between?
I do, yes.
Okay,
a little
Disco science.
Yeah.
How'd you get into science?
Yeah.
Oh, I had this amazing high school teacher, Mrs. Kelly Palsrock, and she would run around the classroom, light stuff on fire, and honestly, ever since I was 15, I knew I wanted to be a chemist. Like, love this. Love you, Mrs. Palsrock, if you're out there.
My
we love you.
Great teachers. We love
But
great
that
teachers.
is the importance. I was so turned off by science, and I think if I had had the right, I had Beth Lincoln, and she was mean.
Oh, Miss Lincoln was not nice.
We hear that a lot, and so I think of this as like a chemistry rebranding tour every time I go out, like trying to get people to think of chemistry, because it is everywhere. It explains absolutely everything in our world.
Yeah.
And so it's just super fun to have an appreciation
And
for
when you
it.
can get messy and it's colorful and you're part of it, that's the best learning tool I find.
Yes, do you want to make a mess?
Please.
Okay, so here's our first one.
Okay.
So we've got some plastic Ziploc bags there, so you can open it up. I'm going to have you work together here.
One
Okay,
or two?
So one and one. So you hold that, and then you're going to take the water.
And this is
so
something
one
that
person, yeah, there
folks
you
at
go.
home can do this.
Absolutely, yeah. And so you
Plastic
have
bag,
this, oh, sorry.
water, pencils.
And these are skewers here
Sure,
that you
love
can
that.
use too.
Okay.
And so I want you to put it over the baking sheet just
Okay.
in case you mess up. And then you're going to
Agua.
pour some water in there.
Fill it up?
Half full, 3/4 full.
I can't do that.
That's
Megan.
good.
Right
A
there?
little
Is that
more than
good?
that, a little more
Okay.
than that. That's good. That's
Okay.
right there. Okay, cool. And so you seal it shut.
was
Try to
a
get the air
buzzword.
out if you can.
Okay.
And then do you want to do another one, Ben? I can make one more quick
Heck yeah, I
for you
do.
so you can do it.
Thank you so much.
Especially
hold
on
it.
a rainy day like
you.
today, if your
Sorry.
kids are home because camp is not happening or whatever the case
good.
may be.
I was a buff boy.
Oh, I can tell.
Yeah.
Very
Trying to get out all the
nice.
air.
Very nice. Yeah, so get as much air out as you can, kind of like that. Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to hold the bag, and I'll kind of show you with an empty
Does a
one.
goldfish appear?
No. Oh, that'd be cute, though.
That'd be awesome.
Okay, so what you're going to do is grab either the skewer or the pencil, and it needs to be sharpened.
Oh,
so if
I
you do
love
this at
this.
home, and you're going to go with force. Like, you
Yep.
can't be a baby about this. Like, shove it through, and the goal is to
Through
go
the water?
Through the water,
Ay,
and
Dios
go
mío.
down here
This
and
is
just
so
go.
bad. This
yeah,
is
with
gonna go
effort.
bad.
You got this. You got this.
Con ganas.
I feel like I'm Tom Hanks in Castaway. Okay.
3, 2, 1. Ahí.
Nice,
I got it.
nice.
Okay.
Pretty good, pretty good. Okay, so yours is leaking just a tiny bit, but we'll just blame you on it, but it's pretty good. It's holding for the most part on this side and on this side. So essentially what's happening here is you've got a plastic bag that's a beautiful polymer, and it's very flexible, so the molecules move around. So think like a ball of spaghetti. So if
Yeah.
you shove something through the ball of spaghetti,
yeah.
it's gonna relocate and kind of
Around the
ooze and
thing,
grab it
yeah.
and form the seal. And so it's not perfect because this was your first time, but I think if you did it again, it would be better if you want to try. Otherwise, at home, you can do it. It's super
Okay,
fun. Very
I like
easy.
it. Do it at home.
Do it at
Yeah.
home.
Polymer.
Polymer, yeah.
Okay, all right.
Yep, polyethylene is the big one.
That one.
Yep.
I'm
You knew it. You knew it. I just
Pencil.
took it from you.
What's the next? What is our next? What do we need for our
Try
next
that.
experiment?
Try that. Hence the baking sheet.
I want to try the pencil.
This segment is brought to you by Depends. What do we need for the next experiment?
Okay, so this one now you've got cabbage juice. So what I did is I ripped.
Hold on, you go so fast.
Oh, sorry.
You need that. A jar.
You need a jar.
Cabbage juice.
And you're going to take the cabbage leaves and rip it up
Okay.
and put it in the jar and pour boiling water over it. And then you can
delicious.
let it sit for like 5 minutes
That's all
overnight.
that's all the stuff you need.
That's all the stuff you
Okay.
need. And so what we're going to do now is you can pour some of the liquid into this empty beaker for me.
Just the liquid,
Just
not
the liquid, but the leaves go too. It's not a big
It's a
deal.
pretty color.
It's a pretty color.
That
It
is
a very nice
stinks
color, yeah.
as much as you want.
Okay.
That's good.
Okay.
Okay, and so then what we're going to do is, oh gosh.
Oh, huele terrible.
no.
That's that sulfur smell.
Don't smell.
Yeah, we'll cap that.
Yeah.
It's because she said don't smell it. I had to smell
It's like
it.
moonshine.
And so then, oh my gosh, please don't drink that. It would be so gross. Okay, so now what I want you to do is pour this into this one and that one. So this is
You go.
Sprite right here.
This one first?
Yep,
This half of it? Or?
half of
The
it,
Sprite.
yeah.
Sprite.
Do you see the color change?
Yes,
so it's
yes,
a
yes.
hot
Oh, that's
pink color,
pretty.
and then this is a baking soda mixture, and that turns green. Isn't that cool?
It's not
Isn't
gonna
that cool?
explode.
I just gripped Kate the Chemist
Yeah.
like she's the last person I was ever going to see in my life.
But isn't that beautiful?
way.
And so that's
cool.
what it looks like naturally in your water. So New York water is like about a pH of 7, so it's
Yeah.
neutral. Our Sprite is acidic, so it's closer to a pH of 3, so it has that beautiful pink color. And then your baking soda is a pH of 9, so it's more basic. And so there's a molecule in here that changes color based on the pH. And so you can do this. You can also do it with blueberries, but I haven't had a lot of success with that, so I tend to just stick with the red cabbage. And then it's a little snack.
If you,
You're having a little cabbage after you're done.
good for your gut health.
Yeah.
Kate the Chemist.
My gosh.
Isn't it cool?
That was
Yes.
so cool.
Thank you for having me.
I want to stab some more things.
Please
I love
don't.
it. Please do. Yesterday I was just like walking down the street with a
With your
head of
cabbage.
cabbage and
Why
had a
not?
lot of
Have
fun.
a couple pencils.
Check out her podcast, Seeking a Scientist, or simply go to her website for ideas. That was so good.
Thank you.
Thank you. I wish you had been my teacher.
Oh,
Thank you, Kate.
Can you please-
I'm going to do it after the
So
show.
follow me at Kate the Chemist to learn more.
Stop stabbing the thing.
Experiments, amazing.
We have a question of the day. You want to weigh in?
Sure.
When you commute, do you make small talk? Are you in headphones? Are you in silence? Does it depend?
I'm in a car, so I'm listening to something.
Your
So like
own
a podcast.
podcast.
Yeah,
That's
podcast
right.
or music.
That's
Yeah.
right. Okay. Let's see who won. It looks
Small
like
talk lost.
Yeah, wear
Yeah.
headphones. I know it happens.
You got to do it in silence and
Oh,
headphones
but
together.
that was so cool.
I know. She rocks.